is important to take care of our eyes. And why is it important? Because eyes are delicate, and they are those parts which cannot be replaced, and without it we will have problem in doing so many things. So if there is any problem with the eyes, you should meet an eye specialist. If advised, use suitable spectacles. Most of the children or adolescents, when they are told by the doctor to wear spectacles or wear a particular number of spectacles, they are told to wear it for some time. So adolescents avoid it because they feel it reduces their beauty. But it is wrong. If you are told to wear spectacles for some time, you must wear it, because after that fixed time the doctor will advise you that you can remove the spectacles. If you don't wear it, then your eyes will keep on becoming weak, and then you will have to wear spectacles throughout your lifetime. Too little or too much light is bad for the eyes. We should not read or study in too much bright light or in too much less light. Insufficient light causes eye strain and causes headache, so it makes the eyes weak. So the next important thing is, do not look at the sun or bright light directly, because it will strain your eyes. It will make the pupil and the retina weak, and you may become blind. Never rub your eyes. If something has fallen into your eyes, then always wash it with water, so that whatever has gone inside comes out with the water. You should never rub it, otherwise the object will rub against your cornea and may make you blind. Wash your eyes frequently with clean water to remove the dirt. Always read at normal distance from vision. Never keep the book near your eyes. Never read by leaning on the table or lying down. It puts strain on the eyes, because the reason is, when you are reading the book by keeping it right in front of your eye, then the image falls on the yellow spot at the correct place. But if you change the angle, then the image will fall at different place, which will affect the eyes. So apart from this, eating balanced diet is also important. The food which is deficient in components like vitamins makes the eyes weak. Lack of vitamin A is responsible for many eye troubles. So most of the common is night blindness. Night blindness is caused when a person is eating food which is having deficiency of vitamin A. So therefore, eat the right kind of food which is full of nutrition and vitamins. One should therefore include in the diet components which contain high amount of vitamin A. Now, raw carrots, broccoli and green vegetables, all the food items which contain color in them, red, yellow and green, they are considered to be good for the eyes. They contain carotene and vitamin A, which are considered good for the cells which are formed in the eye and keep the eye healthy. Cod liver oil, they is also considered to be rich in vitamin A. Eggs, milk, curd, cheese, butter and fruits, they are considered good because they, apart from containing protein, they contain good nutrients. The fruits like papaya and mango are also rich in vitamin A. Apart from this, if we don't get all these fruits in every season, then we should always go for seasonal fruits. They also contain the right amount of vitamins. So carrots are not available every time. Whenever they are available, we should avail the use of the carrot. And when there is no vegetable which contains vitamin A, then there are other vegetables as well as other fruits which can be used for providing. Now, visually challenged people can read and write. People who are having problem in seeing, who are blind or visually challenged, they are children, they could be any person. They have very limited vision to see things. They cannot see things. They may be totally blind or they may be partially. The reason could be they cannot see at all since birth. Some people can lose the eyesight because of a disease. Such person try to identify things. Now when these people are not able to see, then what do? Their other senses are functional. They are able to find out the things by touching the things around. They develop their other senses more sharply, their sense of touch becomes strong, and they are able to locate things by touching things around. However, additional resources can enable them to develop the capabilities further. So how do they read and write? They read and write with the help of a device which you have read. Now, what is a Braille system? Braille system was discovered by a person, Louis Braille. He was a person who became blind, and when he became blind, then later on he found ways of locating things around. Louis Braille himself was a visually challenged person. He developed a system which is Braille and it is used till today. The present system was adapted in 1932. There he developed a code language for reading things. Now, since we know that people who are visually challenged, their sense of touch becomes strong. So how do they locate things? In this picture it is showing that objects are numbered by using dots. So what do they do in the Braille language? The Braille system has 63 dot patterns of different types. Each pattern symbolizes different alphabet, and each character represents a particular letter. So there are a collection of 6 dots, and these 6 dots are arranged in different ways. So there are 6 places which are shown here. From this picture you can see that there is arrangement of dots. These are having a particular symbol, and the dots are arranged in cells of 2 vertical rows and 3 dots each. So since 2 are there and 3 are there, so total there are 6, and from the 6 different dots are used. These dots are embossed on the paper. They are raised paper. So when a person reads, he actually touches the dots and he can feel the dots, and then he notes down the whatever he is reading. Patterns of dots to represent some English alphabets and common words are shown here. Like you can see C, A, T are shown. So when a person who is visually challenged, he will write cat by putting a dot. Now these dots are not made with the ink or with something. They are made by using a pin and pressing the paper from the back side. So the pin puts pressure on the paper and the paper rises up. It becomes swollen from the other side. So the part which is swollen, from there you touch the paper and then you can read what is written on that. This requires further training. People who are visually challenged, they are trained in Braille and then they can read things. These patterns, when embossed on the Braille sheets, help visually challenged people to recognize words. And these were made by hand. Now there are digital softwares by which people who are visually challenged, the people who are visually challenged, they learn this Braille system by beginning with the basics, and then they can write sentences, then special characters, and then they make combinations. Each character has to be memorized, and when you know the character, then you can write things. There are many people who are visually challenged and who have become successful, who have become known for their hard work, and their names are mentioned here. Most common name you must have heard, Helen Keller, and there are other people also mentioned. So these people who are visually challenged, they did not feel that they are less than someone. They started working hard. Helen Keller was an American author and a lecturer who is perhaps the most famous. She lost her eyesight when she was very young, and when she was very young, at that time she did not know how to speak or write, but because of that, irrespective of that, she learned how to read and write. She was not able to speak and not able to see also, but because of her commitment and hard work, she learned how to read and how to write, and later on she became a lecturer in a university. So this shows that visually challenged people are no less than the common people.